This is a Tyco Rebound, and if you were a kid in the 1990s, you know exactly what this is.
Tyco Rebound! It does stunts no other RC can perform! Only Tyco Rebound does in-your-face flip and the Sidewinder! Blinding speed, incredible stunts! The Tyco Rebound!
Today, we're gonna bring this Rebound back to life, and then we are going to hoon the crap out of it. Let's start by taking a closer look at the Tyco Rebound. The main standout feature of the Tyco Rebound is that it's got huge wheels in comparison to the body, so no matter which way you flip it, it rolls. Really, there's not a lot you can do to damage this body. Now, I found this Rebound on eBay. It's not confirmed working or not working. It did come with a controller. Of course, the battery compartment is missing like every controller ever. And this one does not come with a battery. Today, I want to get it working with these battery packs, which are almost 3 times the capacity of the original, and actually get some runtime out of it. So let's start by taking the Rebound apart and looking around on the inside to see if there's anything wrong with it. And just like that, it comes apart. So let's get the antenna out of the way. So we have a piece of cardboard. I mean, it looks like Scotch tape holding this down on one side. It does appear to be very old. It all looks good. There's nothing visibly burnt. I think this might fire up if we get some power to it. So I've set up a test bench here in order to try and get this working without damaging anything, because I really don't know what I'm poking at. So what I have here is a 6-volt lantern battery, and then I have 500 milliamp fuses between my test lead. If anything shorts out, the fuse is gonna fail, and hopefully not the PCB. Okay, here's our positive lead, our negative lead. Fire this up, and now here's the moment of truth. We got nothing. So we either have something wrong with this PCB or something wrong with the controller, and this is kind of where my expertise ends. I don't see anything wrong with this board. There's nothing that looks burnt out. There's nothing that looks messed up. I don't know why it's not working. It's very, very simple, but I was prepared for this very scenario. I was prepared for this not to work. And so I have here a cheap 2020 imitation of the Tyco Rebound, and I think we can gut it and get the internals to power up the original motors in this, because this operates exactly the same way as the Tyco Rebound. It looks like these go to the motors. Let's cut these. And now we have literally all the electronics that are inside this little Sherpy thing. Okay, so if you were like a 90s toy extraordinaire or something like that, I'm sorry I'm doing this, but we're gonna get it working. I'm not doing anything totally irreversible. Oh my God, these are such small gauge wires. First thing I gotta do is make sure I get the polarity right on these, because the last thing I wanna do is make it so the controls are backwards. So I'm just gonna use a little AA. So that spins it backwards with red, so we'll make blue positive on this side. Okay, so let's power it up and let's do a little bench test. Oh, it works. It totally works on this little dinky 3.7 volt battery. Let's put this together and try it out. And then once this little dinky battery runs out, we gotta up the voltage to 6 volts and see if this PCB can handle it. That's it. It fits in the battery compartment and everything. Oh my God, this is so much cooler than the Amazon one. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm able to control it and everything. It is way low octane with that little tiny battery in it. Let's see if we can do some stunts. Boom! Oh! Like, I know it's so much slower than it's supposed to be, but it's so sick that it works because, like, it's so 90s. It's like a little Sherp, like the breakover angle is like non-existent. I got the big one in here, and I'm hoping it doesn't instantly burn out the PCB. There's only one way to find out if it does. it's operating like it would have in the 90s. This thing's fast. This is sick. So first of all, this is more scratched up than it was when I got it by a lot. So whoever owned this thing, I mean, I don't know what they did to make it stop working, but they weren't hooning it enough. This is gonna look awesome when we're done with it. All right, hold on. It needs one more thing. Now we're ready to hoon it. Having something like this that's like indestructible is kind of cool. Just feel like a kid again. Already we've run this thing more than what the original battery would have done, and it's still going strong. Right controller, forwards, backwards. Left, forwards, backwards. It's so fun that you can control it like a skid steer, because the only remote control cars that you can find like that now are actual skid steers. I found this like race tank. It's got a steering wheel on it. That's so stupid. That takes all the fun out of it. The controller is handling all the thinking. The whole point of something like this is it's like a little more cerebral. You gotta figure out a different way to control something. Yeah, I wish they still made cool stuff like this. It's freaking perfect. So after seeing that commercial and then seeing it in real life it's exactly like the commercial. So as a kid that never had this and was never able to play with one, at 35 years old, it's just as fun as it probably was when I was a kid. This thing is freaking awesome. I don't know if with that little PCB it performs exactly the same as it would have done in the 90s, but it's damn near close. It's the same motors and everything. It's doing the same flips. It's exactly like the commercial. You just bang into rocks. This thing is sick. I know that this is a little bit different from what we normally do. This is Burn Peak Express. This channel is for different things, shorter videos, off the wall videos. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know. If you had a Tyco Rebound, let me know how long the battery lasted when you were a kid. Thanks for riding with me today. I'll see you next time. I'll put it out in here. He's like, this thing's super belligerent.
There you go.